Welcome seekers of the truth to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be an all signs reading for this day of Sunday, December 7th, 2025 with an accent on love and career. With that said, let's get into it. So the sky is running a Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio triaxis with a backbone of Pisces and Aquarius pressure waves, creating a collective atmosphere of truth exposure, emotional uprisings, spiritual demand, and objective reinvention. Love and career move through friction, and then into clarity, and then into decisive transformation. So, in terms of love, we have the Sun in Sagittarius. So, love is pulled toward brutal honesty, expansion, and revelation. Hidden motives, suppressed desires, and silent frustrations are impossible to maintain. Sagittarius burns away illusions. Relationships now seek alignment or release, nothing in between. Expect confessions, ultimatums, or long overdue conversations. A drive toward more freedom, movement, and exploration. Attraction based on truth, not performance. Love wants the whole truth or nothing. And then we have the Moon and Jupiter in Cancer. So the themes are emotional surge and emotional correction. Cancer Moon and retrograde Jupiter create a massive emotional tide. People seek comfort, loyalty, safety, and nurturing. But the retrograde effect means the collective will reevaluate what emotional security actually means. This triggers revisiting past relationships, reassessing attachment patterns, emotional intensity that can overflow unexpectedly. Love is tender, vulnerable, nostalgic, but not passive. It wants healing that leads to forward momentum. Then we have Mercury in Scorpio, so it's like X-ray communication. Words sharpen, conversations cut deep. Scorpio Mercury exposes lies, uncovers desires, forces direct understanding. This is the detective mind in love. Everyone becomes hyper aware of subtext, tone, and intention. Sweet talk does nothing unless it is anchored in truth. Expect intense exchanges, emotional disclosures, and secret revelations that alter the direction of connections. Then we have Venus in Sagittarius, so love demands big vision. Venus here expands desires toward adventure, intellectual stimulation, freedom, and authentic self expression. Collectively, people want relationships that elevate them, not restrict or drain them. Love must feel like a pathway to a bigger life. And then, so casual flirtation takes on psychological or philosophical depth, rather. Long term bonds must answer, what future are we building? If the answer is unclear, Sagittarius eliminates the bond. Then we have Mars also in Sagittarius, so passion becomes mission. Mars gives relationships courage, lust, bold initiative, and a tendency to act before thinking. There is zero interest in playing small. Expect sudden romantic pursuits, unfiltered declarations, or breakaway moments. Mars adds speed, heat, and righteousness to the relationship landscape. So, to summarize about love, the sky pushes Earth's people toward emotional honesty, reevaluation of attachments, bold romantic action, freedom centered connection, deep psychological communication. Love moves through truth into emotional recalibration, into forward leap. And as far as career goes, the supreme collective forecast is that we have Sun and Mars and Venus in Sagittarius. So expansion, ambition, and breakthrough become the themes. Career energy right now is opportunistic, global, future oriented, knowledge driven. This configuration pushes the collective to aim higher, study more, take risks, travel, or expand networks. reject stagnant professional environments. Sagittarius demands upward mobility. Every career breakthrough now comes from bigger thinking. Mercury in Scorpio brings the theme of strategic intelligence dominating. So, in business and career, analysis deepens, negotiations intensify, investigations expose weak systems, people see through deception instantly. Expect strategic mergers, reduction of waste, elimination of lies or false strategies, hidden opportunities emerging. This is the perfect energy for power moves, private planning, and sharp decision making. And then we have Jupiter in Cancer retrograde, so economic corrections are a big theme right now. Collectively, financial attitudes shift toward security, stability, resource protection, and practical growth. But because Jupiter is retrograde, the world revisits old economic decisions, past financial mistakes, outdated investment models, old contracts, or opportunities. This is not the moment for reckless risk. Sagittarius provides vision, but Jupiter retrograde demands structured expansion, not blind optimism. And then we have Saturn in Pisces, so discipline meets intuition. Career structures become fluid, spiritual, and meaning driven. Saturn in Pisces integrates practicality with intuition, turns dreams into responsible goals, requires emotional and spiritual maturity. Collectively, people now question, is my work aligned with my inner truth? If not, Saturn pushes them to restructure. Uranus in Taurus is also retrograde, so that's going to be rebuilding global economic foundations from the inside out. Expect changes to currency or markets, workforce renegotiation, rethinking material stability. Collectively, old values collapse, new values emerge. Progress comes through adaptation, not resistance. And then we have Neptune in Pisces retrograde also. So that is working to remove illusions. But since Neptune is retrograde, the illusion removal happens inwardly first. So in career, Neptune retrograde dissolves false hopes, reveals dreams worth keeping, ends delusional thinking, forces spiritual realignment with goals. Whatever is built on fantasy collapses. Whatever is built on soul purpose strengthens. And then we have Pluto in Aquarius. So Pluto is the planetary force of power, transformation, and rebirth. So in Aquarius, Pluto rewrites the collective future, shifts industries toward innovation, empowers technology, AI, and global networks, breaks the old hierarchies. This is revolutionary career destiny energy. So, summary as far as career goes today is that the collective moves through expansion powered by vision, strategy powered by clarity, stability powered by emotional and financial reassessment, future evolution powered by innovation and collective intelligence. So, the career energy now is big moves, sharp minds, strong restructuring, and future foundations. So the entire collective is pushed into a timeline today where love requires honesty, emotional clarity, bold expression, freedom, and destiny-based connection. And career requires expansion, strategic power, structural reform, innovation, and long-term elevation. This is a global moment of truth, transformation, elevation, and forward propulsion. So that's what I had for you today, collective. If you enjoyed it, please like this video and or share this video and or comment this video and or subscribe to this video. And as always, I do personal divination readings for folks with geomancy and or tarot. And I also do personal astrology charts for all kinds of things. Personal charts to know why you are the way you are. Synastry charts to see how you and a significant other affect one another. Composite readings to see the energy that is created, the energy of the relationship that is created between you and a significant other, as if it were an entity of its own. You could literally look into any and all aspects of your life with personal charts. So I really, really love those. And suppose you had a very important date or a very important appointment or a very relevant event in the past, present, and or future. As long as you knew the space and time, then a chart could be done to see exactly how the stars are going to align for you, and or how the stars are going to be aligned that for in relation to you for that particular event, so you would know what forces would be acting on you for that event, and if the event would even be a good idea. So those are all fun things that can be done with astrology. And I also do personal charts for I also do personal spells for folks. So if you feel like any of those are things that you could benefit from in your life, please do contact me, and we will make that happen as soon as possible. My email should be in the contact section, but if you want to, you could befriend me on Facebook on my channel there. And my channel there has the exact same name as this channel, Magical Services. And you could befriend me there, and then we could share direct messages if that is more your style. So in the meantime, thanks very much for your time, and thanks for being here. Blessings.